Philippine romantic films. Romance is a genre wherein the plot, first and foremost, tells a love story. It usually revolves around the two main characters' passionate and affectionate relationship, the hindrances they go through, and the triumph over these challenges. Its usual themes are that of love at first sight phenomenon, unrequited love or one-sided love, forbidden love, and sometimes tragic love. The first purely romantic Filipino film recorded was released in 1927, entitled Hot Kisses, and was directed by Jose Nepomuceno, the father of Filipino movies. The next decades following the release of the first Filipino romantic film consists of a variety of genres and subgenres, in which purely romantic films were not a part of. Conducting a series of research, it may be safe to conclude that most Filipino romance films are actually a combination of genres, or what is better known as subgenres. The first subgenre is the romantic comedies, more commonly known as rom-coms. The first Filipino romantic comedy film was released way back in 1926, entitled Ang Tatlong Hambog, which are often described as films that center on romantic notions such as finding true love or how true love conquers all, with a dash of humorous and lighthearted dialogues and situations. However, it was in the 1980s that romantic comedy truly became an established subgenre in Philippine cinema. In year 2014, a new wave of romantic comedy films which are based on stories popularized by the internet website Wattpad hit the big screens. These Wattpad-based rom-coms vary in popularity and crowd acceptance. The films are sometimes a box office hit. In 1919, the first ever romantic drama film was released. During the first and second golden ages, there was not a lot of romantic drama films produced. In fact, romance films in general were not as abundant during these times as it is today. It was only a decade after the martial law period that romance films re-emerged and were popularized. In 2015, Kathy Garcia Molina's romantic drama A Second Chance was released and became the highest-grossing Filipino film as of today. It starred one of the hottest love teams of this generation, John Lloyd Cruz and Bea Alonzo. The third subgenre is the romantic musical, which is actually an old subgenre that dates back in the late 1930s but has unfortunately ceased to exist today. The latest romantic musical film to date is Eddie Romero's Ganito Kami Noon, Paano Kayo Ngayon, which was released in 1976. Another subgenre is romance horror films, which are still relatively new in the Philippines. The first Filipino romantic horror film was released in 2012 entitled Corazon Ang Unang Aswang. The second and latest Filipino romantic horror film was Balik sa Hangin. The latest addition to the romance subgenre is called teen romance films. The teen romantic film subgenre is exclusively starred by teens. In 2003, the teens romance films My First Romance was released. It starred Bea Alonzo, John Lloyd Cruz, Heart Evangelist. The most recent film that could be considered as a teen romance is Noel Naval's This Time, which was released in 2016.